Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Those are zombies. Well, I don't see why not to stab them. They didn't mind me stealing their car, but yeah, did get a bit too close to them evidently. That's fine. Right, so game about killing zombies and trying to survive in the wastes. This is the version 1.0 experimental branch, and I need to check everything. So I have just managed to get enough magazines for a cement mixer, and cement mixers are important. They'll be able to fortify my base a lot better. My horde base, that is. Or any base you like, really. But yeah, no, my horde base did well, actually. Day 14, they broke through the first line of defense, which I was expecting, and didn't entirely break through the second line of defense, which I was not expecting. I was expecting a breakthrough. They managed to make a hole, and one of them did manage to get in. But thankfully it held up. It's trashed, but it held up. So now it's just a case of making this new cement mixer and then fortifying the whole lot with cement and rebuilding all the spikes that were broken and extending the spike pit out to 5 blocks. Oh yeah, and I did manage to buy some electric fence posts. I've not managed to get hold of like a battery bank or a generator bank yet, but that's definitely on the cards. Also, I do need to modify my helmet because I got a new one. I got the rogue hood out of somewhere, like a thingamajig. So that gives increases loot stage. I think that kind of increases the sort of, value of the loot, and yeah, full set of bonus, which I don't have because I've got mostly scavenger gear and I've got raider boots as well. Yeah, but I've just added a strength mod, so I get just a little bit more strength, which is nice. Now, let's just dump off some of the bits that I don't need to be carrying around with me. I do need that because I've got some gunpowder, so let's just cook up some. Well, let's get those going. Let's cook up some 7.62 quickly. Not a huge amount. Do need to get the chem bench so I can start actually making gunpowder. Yeah, I've noticed resources are a little tighter now, which isn't bad. It isn't a bad idea. It's a little bit more like you might expect in a sort of a zombie apocalypse type situation, which is nice actually. But that also may be just because some of my skills aren't up to where they need to be yet. Certainly, going into day 21, which is now what I'm heading towards, obviously. I will now need to sort of think about, well, get my cement mixer, craft, good. I will now start to have to, I am now starting to think about, well, I need more resources, so an awful lot of my skills are actually going to be going towards my resource type skills. So, being able to break down cars, for example, I'm going to need to be able to do that quickly and efficiently. So yeah, that's going to be certainly on the cards now. So that's going to take a while to do, but that's fine. I leveled up. Speaking of leveling up, I think I just leveled up, didn't I? Oh, where am I? Skills, crafting, here we go. So something like Motherload would be useful for getting wood. But the one that I actually want to grab right now is this one. Because although that's good for grabbing wood, I need a lot of metal for what I've got planned. While that's crafting, we'll just nip down and do a little bit of work down at the horde base. You can see quite what went on because I've not fixed it up yet. Well, not much anyway. So just down here. Obviously, this is my first horde base. You know, it's just a quick horde base, and it may change. It's probably going to get bigger as time goes on. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, they basically just cleared this entire area free of the spikes, came up here and smashed a hole in the wall. Let's get these things just quickly fixed up. I need a few more building blocks, so no, just generate 50 for me. That would be alright. So this one needs to go into here, and that is going to be bars. Like so. All in all, though, it held up pretty well, so I'm not complaining about that at all. It did its job. And so yeah, so what we need to do now is start bringing this out by 2 blocks. It's going to go out by 2 blocks, and then I'm going to put another block up here to go around it. So this will go all the way around. Purpose of this bit is then we have a nice proper lip for us to put the electric fence posts. And that will also give a sort of a baseline for where the floor needs to be for when, you know, adding things like defense turrets and landmines and all that sort of stuff. So yes, there's a lot of sort of stuff to come, and it's going to be a bit of work to do, obviously, but yeah, it's fine. Something to do in the late nights. This would then also be upgraded with spinning traps. Eventually, the spike traps at about head height. So 1 block up, that does quite well. One thing I have noticed, which I hope they fix before release, after Horde Night I had a lot of bags in the spikes that I couldn't actually pick up. I had to destroy some spikes in order to get to the bags, which wasn't great. I'm wondering if there's any sort of mitigations for that, possibly something with trapdoors, I don't know. But anyway, that's a problem for another time. I have had an idea for when I can get hold of some powered. I think I can power hatches. I can only power steel hatches. Might be alright. I'm thinking of putting a whole load of hatches like around there and then powering them. So zombies congregate on them and then dropping them into a pit. That's the kind of rough plan. I don't know if it will work. And I know there's like the perfect horde base and all that. I don't build perfect, I build fun. For me. Right. I saw one of those videos like, not. You know, this horde base still works. It's like, yeah, I'm sure it does, but I'm not interested in that. I want to build my horde base, not someone else's. That goes. So these are just sort of base blocks for now. They'll just sort of. It helps to know how many spikes I'm going to need to make as well. A lot is the answer. And cobblestone as well. I bet my cement mixer is done now, and that would be good to get because I would quite like to start getting some cement cooking up. Not that I think I've got much stone. Could do with just nipping over here and grabbing some stone, I think. So that one goes there. Just grab this one. And off we go again. So yeah, cement is made out of cement, obviously. Sorry, concrete. Technically it's concrete, so it's a cement mixer. So it's cement, stone, and sand. Now, I have all those components in just because I've been looting. Just loot everything. In this game, just take everything. But I don't have like mines for it, and I will need actual sort of, you know, places I get. Well, the stone I've kind of got a mine for. Right, where is it's under the horde base. I started digging that out because I'm going to need to for put it here. Right, yeah, so I'm going to need it for putting the power stuff down. Right, so we got sand, we got cement. I think might have some more cement knocking around. Do I? No, that does look like there's a lot. Then we nip over here, and yeah, so we need this concrete mix. That's going to be enough for about 5 blocks. So you know, kind of says, you know, just get more. As much as you can. So the bars are going to be the first thing that I'm going to be starting with, getting that all concrete up, because that's actually my actual barrier between me and the zombies. Then, you know, it sort of starts going out to different stuff. I also do need to get a better vehicle, because the bicycle is a great starter, but I am starting to get to the point where I'm running out of, you know, looting space, and I need to keep looting. Looting is the most important thing I can do right now, because I need the books, I need the resources. And I need the experience as well, because you get experience for doing pretty much everything in this game. You know, when you think killing a zombie is going to get you 400 XP, well, knocking down a tree is going to get you 100. So 4 trees is 1 zombie, and you get a lot of resources out of it. So I'm gonna start grabbing some spikes to replace sort of what I'm considering the first line, but once the electricity supply is hooked up, that would be second line of defense. The electric traps are going to be really useful. They stun zombies, fix them in place. They can kill as well, and because you only need 4 of these. I think I only need 4 of them. I don't need many of them really to create a barrier, and sure, they will get damaged and eventually get destroyed, but they'll do a huge amount of good work before that happens. So just fill out this gap here. They didn't really attack much from this corner, which is interesting. It's mostly from this one. Right, let's get the. Which is kind of why I'm thinking, well, let's get this section built up first, because zombies seem to really want to come from this direction here. So I'll just quickly dig out this trench. Shouldn't take too long, except I am suffering from dehydration. Yeah, I can just have that. And I'll nip down into the mine after this and just grab some stone for the cobblestoney bits. But yeah, no, this horde base did hold up so well. But I was very glad when the sun came up, because I had no ammunition by that point, barring shotgun, and that pipe shotgun is, I hate it. I have it for the purposes of firing shotgun shells, but it takes so long to reload. Really, I need a double barrel shotgun, but I haven't found one yet. So this is just a base block. I like to have something like this just because it makes it a lot easier to see what's going on underneath. Rather than having dirt, 'cause dirt is lumpy and yeah. Let's fix up these spikes while I've got the wood to do that. And stab myself because that's spikes. Nail gun would also be really useful here. Just so this will do it in 2 hits, nail gun will do it in 1. But the reason I do it like this is because of the experience. You know, you can level up just by building a good base, so well worth doing. Right, that's this side of the trough basically done, so let's just grab some spikes, fill out some of these gaps. Grab another tree because one of my I've run out of wood, and some of these spikes have actually been quite badly damaged down here at the front. Ugh, vulture. He's a long way from home. Though I guess I am right on the edge of a forest where they do live, so oh well. Right, what we're doing, oh yeah, we're doing some patch jobs. Right, spikes. The metal ones held up really well, so I added a few extra ones just because I had some spare, so I did add some extra ones just around the door just in case they started banging on that. But actually they didn't bother, they went around this way instead, which I can't complain about. And while that's just making those last few extra spikes, I'll nip in down here and grab some stone. Let's grab some cobble. And I will also grab some more stone for the cement mixer. I should make myself like an iron pickaxe and all that stuff, but not quite got around to it. It's just been this chaotic blend of getting quite a lot of stuff ready quickly, and yeah. Is what it is. Alright, that should be enough. And after, when I get to finishing off these spikes, that'll be fine. For now, Powers of being outside at night. Oh well. Right, where's my bike? Just a little quicker to get back. Oh wait, no. Before I do, well, I'll just grab the bike. Why did I put it all the way over? I will just very quickly repair these bars. That was how close those were going to go in as well. The rest of them not so bad, but yeah, I was pretty close to having zombies pour in. So yeah, I need to be a lot more prepared for 21. Thus the need for concrete, and I can also get some steel. I can't make steel yet. I've gone to the wrong house. I can't make steel yet, but I can still find it around. So that wouldn't be the worst of ideas either. Get those upgrades to steel bars. Come on. There we go. Let's close the door. And more cement, please. Alright, so that's cement going. I need a whole bunch of forged iron, I think. 'Cause I would quite like to get myself a new spear. The iron spear. Should have all those bits. I think that's better than what I've got, so I'll track that. Got the leather, should have the duct tape. Yeah, wood is just a case of going outside and grabbing some wood. Oh, I've got some more cobblestone rocks, that'd be useful. And repair that quickly. Just gonna go grab some wood, and then I can hopefully start making myself the new iron spear. Now the stone one's been perfectly reasonable, but it breaks quite quickly. And also, I mean, I can actually kill like low-level zombies outright with that stone spear. So imagine what I can do with an iron. So the zombies are starting to get quite tough, so that would be a good idea. And then I might also try and get myself a new pick as well, an iron pickaxe. Let's see if I can even do that. I don't even know if I can. So iron pickaxe, yeah, I can make one outright, and make actually quite a good one outright. I need more iron. Why do I have a potted plant in my inventory? I can get rid of these springs. I don't need the springs now. Right. So steel spears are quite way off still, but yeah, that's worth. Get that. So the next one I would need to do is the pickaxe. Oh, that's a lot of. I know I can not do like the best version of that, but that is quite expensive. Just seeing if I've got anything that could help contribute to that. not a huge amount. Got some nails there. Try that. Got some nails and some iron pipes. So. That just. Well, that's doing that. I'll just modify this down. Not got a huge amount to do right now. Empty my inventory might be the worst idea. So I will all need all of that. Oh, yeah. Except don't put that away because I do need that. So, yeah. So my next port of call, obviously, I'll just quickly nip down and get these done. But after that, it'll be. I'm looking for iron. I need a lot of iron. I need a lot of cement, so I need to be hitting cement mixers, building sites, that sort of thing. What else? Books, basically. I wouldn't mind, actually. How close am I to the next level of vehicles? Here we go. Okay, if I can find 5 more Vehicle Adventures books, I can get the mini bike. Should be useful. Traps. This is what I would love. This the ability to make electric fence posts and blade traps. That would be useful. And this one would get me the generator bank. Actually, one of the things that I should make is a dew collector. Oh. I actually need this to make some dew collectors. I'll do this first, actually, before I do a pickaxe. Because yeah, so the dew collector gathers water. There we go. Right, so this is base 26, and that's a base of 18. So yeah, and if I can modify that up, I now have a spear that's doing 32 damage, 52 power attack, and is on fire as well. So yeah, that'll be a good thing. Let's put this down, one down there, and then one next to it. These do by default only get murky water, but you can upgrade them to gather more water and purify them. The filters are quite expensive, but oh well. I can also just boil water. Let's put that on. Really, I should have my yucca juice with me. What else? What else do I need to deal with? I think we're all fine, actually, at the moment. There's some coal, there's some of that. If we've got any more of that. Got some more coal. Good. put that in there, make some gunpowder. Right. Oh, scrap that. Get rid of all of that. I think that's a good amount of stuff to just be carrying with me. Oh, and before I do, because I'm going to snip back down to the horde base to actually make sure we've got all the cement that's done, and find the bike, which is here. So the plan, just going to do a little bit of work around the horde base, and I'll go and do some missions, because that's a great way to get easy experience. And loot. I don't know what's going on with this door. Right, so I'm going to do the corners first. On this side, and then I'll do the bottom, I'll then do the top. Reason for that is that if the zombie breaks these bars, not many zombies can actually get through that gap. I think reinforcing these ones up here next, and then we just basically just have to do the rest of it until we run out, which will probably be quite soon. I don't have a huge amount. Yeah, there we go. I've got a little bit more on. I've got enough for 7 more blocks, so that will be the next wall to be finished. And then I'll probably do all of this, sort of anything that's kind of keeping me away from the zombies. Then that gets done. Right, I think. Let's. Go out a little bit more. Get this bike. Come on. I don't want to pick you up if I can help it. There you go. Building blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3. Just going doing these bits first, and it's there. Right. So at 4 o'clock, I think I might actually head down to towards Jen's. I think because Jen has some useful books. Specifically, she sells the Forge books, which is quite useful. There we go, it's 4 o'clock. I think, yeah, I can't really do a huge much more with that. Let's head down towards Jen. I might quickly look at that church that's on the way. cleared that house out. That was fun. I actually managed to get lost in it, even though it's only a few rooms. I couldn't find the room that was like on the that had the hole in it to get out of it. Yeah, I think I'll just quickly nip into the church, because I've been going past it a lot, and I've not sort of checked like the cars or anything like that, I don't think. Yeah, it's fine. Bicycle just moves forward by itself after you get off it. That's all pretty good stuff. Oh, and yes, I can give my spear a bit of a workout. Right, how do you get in? Oh, you're going through the graveyard, right? Yeah. Deal with that vulture now. You can dig up the graves, and sometimes you can find stuff in the coffins, like gold and the like. Oh, can jump in there. Okay. Oh yes, this spear's a lot better. No more wildly stabbing at things. It's a little bit more directly stabbing at things. Oh. Oh, what was that? Well, that was a time. Right. See if there's any books in here. Stuff only. What's this way? Just a bathroom. Perfect. Okay. I can also turn my light on. I've got a headlight attachment on the helmet. There it is. I do like this. I've got burning, so it's got burning and it's got bleeding on it as well, because I've got the serrated edge. So it's a very, very nice spear now. Okay, I think that's us done for here for now. Head on down to Jen, see what mission she's got. Now I'm not certain, but I think the trader missions are now linked together. I did a mission for Bob earlier, and that was my sort of first mission with him, and he gave me a tier 3 when before it used to be trader specific. They're also open a lot earlier. They don't kick you out, which again I really don't mind them being open a bit earlier, because then you can just kind of get on with the missions. Do you have any jobs? Yeah, we've got a bunch of. Let's do a fetch. It's a little bit further away, but it's just a fetch so that as soon as I can get out, I can just get out. Right, I do just want to... Oh, yeah, we need to... sell anything that I don't need at the moment. I mean, things like headlights I'll need in the future. I've got the head torch, it's fine. I've got shovel. Oh, and the gold nuggets. Let's get rid of that. Meanwhile, what have you got? Anything fun in here? Got electric fence posts. What I do need is something to actually run those ones. So she sells. Yeah, so the water filters are 7,000, which are quite expensive. Fine. Without reading materials. No vehicle ones, and I bought all the forge ones by the looks of things, and those aren't useful to me at the moment. Let's head on off and get this mission done while searching all the vans for useful things. The pickups can spawn some good books. I have had them spawn some good books, I should say, in the past. Right, where are we going? Actually, where are we going? We are going to there, that spot. It's a bit of a cycle away, but the closer one was a fetch and clear, and yeah, I just prefer to be able to just kick in the door, grab the stuff, and run if I need to, especially at this, the tier 3 level. Just wish I had the mini bike, but I don't, so we'll deal. Now I'm hungry. I do have sham chowder. Probably risking it a little bit by going off the beaten path, but oh well. We're probably also going to run into birds out here, or bears. But yeah, game's changed. Game's changed a lot since Alpha 3. I love it on the forums when they're like, the old one, the old version was better, right? Okay, which old one? How far back do you want to go? The game's changed, and some people don't like some of the changes that have been made. It's fine, fair enough. I am a fan of the lighter nights. I do like that, just because I like building, and I can be a little bit more aware of my surroundings when it's lighter, because I play with the sound down so that I can watch stuff while I play. Basically, it's vast majority. This is not Subnautica. This is not a particularly immersive game for me. Yeah, and it's not a bad thing. I treat Minecraft the same. I love Minecraft, but I also watch stuff while I'm playing it. Sometimes I watch Minecraft videos while playing Minecraft, because why not? Yeah, things like Subnautica I play with sound on, but stuff like this, no. Which means I have to be like ultra careful about my surroundings, and half the time I'm being hit by zombies without knowing them that they are there, because they do give audio cues, but my sound's turned right down. It's my own fault, really, but yeah, it's just how I play. Right, so we got a 3.5 star fetch. Yeah, this is the one where you kind of go in through here. Didn't quite expect a bird there, but thankfully it landed in front of me and so I could poke it. Right. Surprise, a zombie in a cupboard. Zombie not in a cupboard, but still in an awkward place. I don't really know this POI very well, as it turns out. I'm just sort of following it. The interesting thing is that some of the POIs are really well laid out, so you can just sort of follow the path that seems expected, and they do quite a good job at funneling you into wherever you need to go. So, for example, there, bed under skylight that's broken, chances are they want you to go this way. Oh, I love this spear. Single shot hazmat zombie. Just gonna quickly do these. Ooh. Spear crafting skills. Check in the cupboards. Always check in the cupboards. I hate when they sort of move around. Right, that one's down. Some wood out of that. That's locked. So he wants to, you want to go over this way, and then there's a fair amount of stuff that I can loot. I might sort of have to come back to some of these places as well. Well, that's the courier satchel, so I can now, in theory, get out of here. Which is good, because this is a lot of zombies. Except I can't get out of here, because I've had to drop down to get in here. So, oh well. I do not like the look of that ceiling. Apparently we're good. I don't have any lockpicks, annoyingly. But if you've got useful stuff in here, then great. That was that, and I don't have lockpicks, so I can't pop that one open. And yeah. Excellent. Time to get out of here. Oh, that was actually a surprisingly easy POI in the end, despite the sort of the crowding of zombies. And did we check the mailbox? No, we didn't. Now we cycle back. That was quite a nice, easy one actually. All told, not too many surprises and very well laid out. Not all of them are as well laid out as that one. And certainly you can just knock your way through the doors. It's just that I like to play the POIs. I like to see how they've been put together. And as I said, some of them are really well put together. You can literally just follow the path all the way through, and it's signposted in, they'll use torches that are pointing towards where you need to go. You know, you've got, in case of that skylight, you had the broken skylight, and beneath it a bed. So obviously, you know, they want you to drop down through the skylight onto the bed. It's just really, really well laid out, and some of them aren't that great. Some of them can be a bit vague about where they want you to go, and some of the shops, for example, I have got quite stuck with before, because it's like you're trying to find the door that is unlocked, which takes time sometimes. Right, we are actually heading into... Oh no, we're heading into this sort of town, I guess. It's not really a city. It's quite small. There are like proper cities in this game. I've not shown any of them, but there are proper cities that you can, you know, massive cities. And you can go into every single building. Which, okay, might cause some performance problems, all told, but... This is one of the few games that I know of where it's just like, well, here's a city, and by the way, you can go into every single building. You know, even games like like Fallout. You know, Fallout doesn't do that. You know, most of the buildings are just, you know, set pieces. Right, let me just, because there's actually some quite good stuff in there. Got this little storage. And we'll just check that, and off we go again. Let's see what Jen gives us for this. Oh, yeah, fine. I will stop at this pickup as well. And then I'll probably end once I've just spoken with Jen. Ooh, a vehicle one. Getting closer to that vehicle book. That's a mini bike. That's in here. I do also want to start looking around for a new place for a horde base at some point. Where I've got is fine, but it's not flat enough for what I have in mind for the future. Yes, I'll take all the ammunition. And is there anything here that I want? Sell the drugs. I'll take those two, and I might go and have to go and check the other guy. But for the moment, I think I'm going to end here for now. So with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.